Welcome to Short Circuit of Brewers. I'm Brian,
And I'm Kelly.
and we'd like to welcome you to another Friday night craft beer review. And tonight we're going to do a brewery that we haven't done before. We have so many breweries in Ohio and even more specifically in Columbus that's very near to us that it's hard to get to every single brewery before you start doing some from the other breweries. But Seventh Son Brewery is downtown.
Very popular.
Yeah, very popular. They're actually expanding their space right now to include a patio. Been watching that on Instagram. They're showing some photos and video and stuff of that. So the beer that we're doing is actually their flagship beer, and that is the
American Strong.
the Seventh Son American Strong Ale. And it says on the can that it's a ruddy amber strong with a bold, full body, grapefruit and stone fruit aroma. Character are balanced with a rich backbone of red malt. Precise blend of 7 hops. I wonder why 7 Son, 7 hops. Maybe there's some correlation there. Goes into brewing and dry hopping process. And this is kind of a style that harkens back to our forefathers, what kind of beer they made. And they, before Prohibition, some people had brewed a strong ale and put a lot of hops in it, had a higher alcohol content so that they could have that beer kind of cellared and last through what they thought Prohibition was going to take them through. So it's kind of an older style, but it is their flagship beer. So enough blabbing, let's get into it. Incidentally, this is a 7.7% alcohol and 40 IBUs. So a little higher on the alcohol than the IBUs. Pint can. They do have a canning line, so most of their stuff comes in cans. It also is available at their brewery on tap and also at your local bar if they carry the Seventh Son brand. So
Pub.
what?
I just prefer pub. Going to the bar. I'm going to
The
the,
bar.
pub. I'm going to the pub. Just feels better.
Right, the pub. It just sounds so much more elegant than the bar.
Woo!
Oh, see, you should have poured. See, look what I did. Just look at this. It's terrible. It's horrible.
No.
Well, let's get the nose on it. They say that it should have some stone fruit aromas and some. What else did they say on there? Do you remember what it said?
Yeah, just mainly
Oh,
the malts are stronger and
yeah,
grapefruit.
definitely. I'm picking up
Citra.
Citra or I'm almost smelling some Cascade too. Mhm.
I just heard you, but I agree.
Yeah. They use 7 hops.
Okay.
When we ever stop? Never, I suppose.
Okay, let's move forward.
All right, so we've got the aroma. I'm picking up a lot
Right.
of, that earthy hop aroma, some citrusy notes in there,
And
a little bit
malt
of,
color. I mean,
yeah, and it's
beautiful.
definitely a deep red amber
Amber.
color. So that's definitely within
Ruddy.
the style, yeah. Ruddy
Red.
amber, right. So let's get the taste on it.
Wow,
Cheers.
finally, stop talking. Just kidding. I had never tasted something like that before.
Yeah, so it definitely has that real rich malty flavor to it.
It's just the amber with the hops. I mean, that's really. I've never tasted that before. That's
Yeah, so
really
like they
nice.
said on the can, the maltiness
And I like ambers a lot.
balances with the hops, and I really do taste that. I mean, so I get like the nice roasty
Yeah.
malt flavor, but
And
then
then
like
the
right in the back of it, there's like a little bit of a hoppy finish. So
And
it's
it's
a really
smooth. It's not extremely bitter. So it like finishes off the amber.
yeah, it's kind of like the malts. You get the malts first, and then the hops come in it, but they don't go above the malt. It's
It's
like
still an
everything just
amber.
stays right there. So
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
that's very interesting. So, yeah, if our forefathers were drinking this stuff, they were probably very happy. I mean,
And
Benjamin
smart.
Franklin said, "Beer is proof that God wants us to be happy." So,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
probably brewing some old ale, some American Strong. Well, yeah, I can see why this is a flagship beer. I mean, this is something that it's not too roasty to have in the summertime. A little high ABV maybe, but it's not too roasty to have in the summertime. But
Have it
it's
with pizza, as always.
definitely a great selection for fall or winter too. I mean, I
yeah.
think it would fit all seasons. So definitely good. I'm still getting a lot of that bitterness on the palate even after the malt has kind of died off. So definitely is very good.
Would you go more towards IPA or? I mean, it is definitely an ale.
Well, that style is kind of interesting because some of the breweries
It's challenging.
brewed them as like an imperial brown
Oh.
or an imperial red was how they started the style. But it really is an American strong ale. So it's not really an imperial red or an imperial brown. It's just it's American strong ale, which is supposed to be higher ABV, a little bit hoppier. And again, it harkens back to that Prohibition era when they were looking at brewing a beer that's going to last through when they can't get alcohol. So
It was very smart to plan.
exactly. So, well, I tell you, I plan on finishing this glass.
Me too.
And Seven Sun, I think it's a great beer for a flagship beer. We'll definitely get to some more of your beers as we go through all this. But I wanted to try this one I saw in the store, and I thought, well, you know what? It's time to try Seven Sun. So, cheers, Seven Sun. Great offering tonight. And as we always say, cheers. Have a beer.
The weekend's here.
Right. Cheers, everyone.
I did it.